be upstanding for the patron of your country, your call, Her Excellency Uachtaráin na hÉireann Mary McAleese, accompanied by her husband, Dr. Martin McAleese, whose brainchild this great adventure is.
This has been an amazing journey over the last couple of years. In addition to recognising winners, this competition has a very strong secondary objective, and this is to raise self-confidence in the Irish people, to stimulate positive thinking, and to develop more of the can-do attitude amongst the Irish people. It gives me great pleasure to ask the President of Ireland, Mary McAleese, to address us.
From the drawing board stage onwards, this competition, as you've heard, has been driven by volunteers, people who were busy, didn't have to get involved, but said yes. Why did they say yes? They are people who love Ireland. They are people who believe in Ireland. They are people who want the best for our future and believe we can bring the best to it. And so it drew together a formidable team of really very busy, talented people and organisations and businesses. As you've heard, they all gave their services free. Many of them contributed to the very generous Prize Winners Fund. None of them sought attention or thanks or any kind of recognition, but they are an absolute credit to the very best spirit of the Gael, and they are, I think, epitomised probably by the man you've heard mentioned, and like I don't want really to mention names, these are people who came to this humbly for the sake of the nation, have done a wonderful job between them, but I think it is appropriate that we do recognise the extraordinary commitment of Austin Hogan. It was Austin's birthday yesterday, so we can wish him happy birthday. When the competition was first launched in the beautiful Millennium Wing of the National Gallery back last February, the prevailing mood among our people was one of pessimism and disappointment. And 7 months later, we still have quite a mountain to climb. And Your Country, Your Call is about actively infusing hope by challenging people at home and abroad to use their creativity, use their imagination and collaboration with others to construct projects that are capable of providing opportunity and prosperity here in Ireland. When it put out that challenge, it said, YCYC. And a lot of people looked at that, and the people who are in this room and the people who committed, the people who made their proposals, the people who facilitated the making of those proposals, the people who are here tonight, they are all people who answered that by saying, YCYC. And there's a big, big difference. There's a big jump from YCYC to YCYC. They made that jump. They bridged that gap. They are the people who give us hope. Arai live, agus arai lin.
Having journeyed for the past 7 months and having trained hard, having listened to their coaches and having played well enough throughout the competition to be deserving of being here in Lansdowne Road, I am honoured to make the two awards to Neil Leyden and Cian Clancy and Colin McClonagh.
Over the moon. It's just fantastic, you know. It's it's a culmination of 2 years of work. So it's great just to now be able to have the kind of resources to implement the idea. We've excelled in this country in financial services, pharmaceutical software, but actually the thing we're innately good at is storytelling, is creativity. And I think when I saw Richie Bainham at Ballyfermot Studio holding up an Oscar for Avatar, I was going like, why can't we do that here? And I think we will do that here.
The Data Island strategy is a roadmap really for jobs and opportunity in Ireland. What we kind of wish to establish is an IFSC, but for the digital decade, for the storage of data, distribution of data, and also the innovation that's driven from data. we set out to win. So I suppose the surprise was there, yeah, but we thought what we had was a very good project and something that can be implemented within the 2-year timeline.
We felt it was our country and it was our call.